US could cut Ukraine's access to Starlink internet services over minerals. US negotiators pressing Kyiv for access to Ukraine's critical minerals have raised the possibility of cutting the country's access to Elon Musk's vital Starlink satellite internet system, three sources familiar with the matter told Reuters. Ukraine's continued access to SpaceX-owned Starlink was brought up in discussions between US and Ukrainian officials after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky turned down an initial proposal from US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, the sources said. Starlink provides crucial internet connectivity to war-torn Ukraine and its military. The issue was raised again on Thursday during meetings between Keith Kellogg, the US Special Ukraine Envoy, and Zelensky, said one of the sources, who was briefed on the talks. During the meeting, Ukraine was told it faced imminent shutoff of the service if it did not reach a deal on critical minerals, said the source, who requested anonymity to discuss closed negotiations. Ukraine runs on Starlink. They consider it their North Star, said the source. Losing Starlink would be a massive blow. Zelensky has rejected demands from President Donald Trump's administration for $500 billion in mineral wealth from Ukraine to repay Washington for wartime aid, saying the US has offered no specific security guarantees. On Friday, the Ukrainian president said the US and Ukrainian teams were working on an agreement, and Trump said he expects a deal will be signed soon. Musk rushed thousands of Starlink terminals to Ukraine to replace communication services destroyed by Russia after its February 2022 invasion. Hailed as a hero in Ukraine, Musk later curtailed access at least once before in the fall of 2022 as he became more critical of Kyiv's handling of the war. US lawmakers are divided over Trump's efforts to find a quick end to the Ukraine war, and some have raised questions about Musk's rapid-fire efforts to cull thousands of federal workers and shut down federal agencies. Melinda Herring, a senior fellow with the Atlantic Council, said Starlink was essential for Ukraine's operation of drones, a key pillar of its military strategy. Losing Starlink would be a game-changer, Herring said, noting that Ukraine was now at 1-to-1 parity with Russia in terms of drone usage and artillery shells. Ukraine has a wide range of different drone capabilities, ranging from sea drones and surveillance drones to long-range unmanned aerial vehicles. The Ukrainian embassy in Washington, the White House, and the US Department of Defense did not immediately respond to a request for comment. SpaceX, which operates Starlink, also did not immediately respond to a request for comment.